Hello everyone! This is your Chinese-Portuguese VTuber Luna Starlight, and today I went to the biggest shopping center in Portugal. It is called UBBO and it's located in Amadora. Honestly, it was so big that me and my family did not know where to start, and to save time, we decided to went our separate ways. I usually go check shops that have cute stuff, plushies, writing materials, books, so most of the shops that I explored are going to be about this kind of things. Of course, they have more than just the things that I'm going to show in the video. I just didn't have time to record everything since it's so big. So the first shop that I went to, they were selling some Chinese snacks, which I haven't tried any of those. They were selling for 1, 2, 3 euros. And of course, they also had some Fini. Now, Fini, I've tried most of Fini gummy flavors. They also were selling some instant noodles, good old instant noodles that I tried most of flavors already. They also had plushies, claw machines, but the plushies inside the claw machines weren't very interesting for me. Don't get me wrong, they were cute, but nah. Another thing that I noticed is that in this kind of shops, they always have crystal bracelets with labels on them describing their properties, function, etc. Sometimes these crystals are real, sometimes they are fake, but people buy it anyways. It's a nice gift. They also have zodiac necklaces and zodiac themed accessories. Then I noticed some tiny bottles. I always like to collect these kind of tiny bottles, though they have some kind of trinkets inside. I was going to buy this tiny bottle until I saw the price, which was 3 euros, and I was like, oh my god, that's expensive. Then I put it right back. After hours of walking, looking through shops, looking at cute gadgets and cool gadgets, cute plushies and other kind of interesting stuff, I was attacked by a crab in the middle of the way. Though another thing that I noticed is that for some reason there's a lot of shops selling this kind of rubber duckies, and this unicorn rubber ducky was my favorite. It just looked so cute, but I did not buy it. There were a lot of kids in this shopping center, and I know why. First of all, they get to drive a mini car around to wherever they want to drive, and we always have to be careful when we're walking or else they might hit us. Then they also had this huge giant structure that I never get to play when I was little because it didn't exist back then. Also, they have an open area just for them to practice sports. They were playing basket, badminton, football, and oh my god, when I saw badminton, I started missing the good old times where I could play badminton PE class. I also saw some anime figurines, but I wasn't expecting to find Naza phone case in that anime figurine shop. That was crazy. This big screen was another coolest thing I've ever seen in a shopping center. I wonder what else they were playing that screen besides movie trailers. Later, I went to 2 of my favorite shops, which was Fnac and another one was Bertrand. These shops, they usually sell esoteric stuff like spiritual books, crystals. Sometimes they're real, sometimes they're fake, we don't know, or maybe just very cheap crystals. And I also sell tarot cards, mangas, books. A lot of Chinese dummy books that I've bought was from these 2 shops. They are quite expensive, like around 25, 23 euros, and I was like, but I really want to read it. So, but at that time I already got everything in my collection, so I was safe. In one of these shops, they also have books written by José Saramago, which was a very important author in Portugal, and at least from what I saw, 2 of these books I have studied for my national exams, which was When the Morte de Ricardo Reis and O Memorial do Convento. Once again, I spent some time walking around, checking all the shops and trying to record all the interesting, fun stuff. I did not go to any clothes shop because I'm not very interested in clothes. And it was finally time for us to reunite again. I met up with my brother first, and then my brother called the rest of our family to meet up at a certain spot. Before going home, we decided, we want to at least try one of the food here, but we weren't feeling anything too heavy, we went for ice cream. I ordered a banana chocolate ice cream with marshmallows. Unfortunately, 2 of these marshmallows were sacrificed for this video. The ice cream was very good. These flavors I've never tried before. It wasn't too sweet and marshmallows just hit the spot. It was very good. I love marshmallows personally, but keep in mind something that for me isn't too sweet might be very sweet for you guys. I prefer strong flavors but not spicy. Then it was finally time to go home, but we decided to check if we needed to do some groceries. So we went to do some groceries, and this is usually and typically how a Portuguese grocery place looks like. Grocery place? How do you say grocery place? Supermarket. Yes, so this is how a supermarket in Portugal looks like. Not only that, we also went to check another place that just recently opened in Portugal, and they had things that we never seen before, but I think most of these things comes from America, like some American snacks, Asian snacks, and though I've seen more American snacks than Asian snacks in that shop, but I'm not very sure. So at the end of the day, we did not want to cook at all, so we couldn't resist to get some McDonald's.